Hi everyone, Mrs. Curry Allen here, and I am so excited to start something new with you all today during our social emotional learning lesson. So today we are going to start our countdown to the last day of school. I can't believe that we are so close to our last day of school and that you all have almost finished your very first year at Rise Koyang Elementary School. So I am so excited, and I want you all to pat yourself on the back for just a second because you've done such a good job this year. But we really wanted to do something really fun to count down to the last day of school. So we're going to start that today, and today is Tuesday, May 12th. So again, it is the final countdown. We only have a few more weeks until school is out for the summer. I know it's a little different right now because it kind of already feels like summer because you're already home, but we're so excited to start this today. So I want you to guess, how many days of school are there left? How many days of school are there left? Did anyone guess 26? If they guessed 26, they are right. So if you're right and you guessed 26, kiss your brain because you were right. 26 days of school left. Do you know what else has 26 in it? How many letters of the alphabet are there? There are 26 letters of the alphabet. So what we're going to do is we are going to take one letter for every single day, and we are going to talk about that letter until we get to, what's the last letter of the alphabet? Did anyone say Z? Because Z is right. Good job. So before we move on, let's practice counting to 26 because we're practicing our letters a little bit today. Let's practice our counting. So we're going to count, and I'm going to make pretend 10 frames, okay? And every single time we get to 10 or 20, I want you to do this, okay? I want you to hold up all 10 fingers. Okay, let's count together. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Show me your 10 fingers. Good job. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Show me your 10 fingers. Good. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. So there are 26 hearts there. Okay, let me really quickly erase our hearts before we go to the next lesson or the next slide. Okay, great. Okay, so we are going to start with A today. And who knows what letter, what animal that is? That's right, that's an alligator. An alligator starts with the letter A. Good job. Let's practice clapping out alligator to see how many syllables are in that word, okay? So remember, we're gonna have our hands up, and when we say alligator, you're gonna clap the syllables. Ready, go. Alligator. Try one more time. Alligator. How many times did we clap? Okay, listen. Alligator. Okay. You can also count with your fingers. Alligator. So right, there are 4 syllables in the word alligator. Excellent job. So before we begin with our lesson and talking about our very special emotion word that starts with A, we're just going to practice with the letter A to get a review. So we're going to watch this very cool video.
alligators swim without a sound. The alphabet begins with A. Hooray, hooray, hooray for A. Let's find the words that start with letter A. Amazing letter A. At the airport, Aaron watches airplanes in the air. Annie saw an antelope and knew to be aware. Archie is an artist, Amber flies a kite, and Abby is an actress. She acts all day and night. The alphabet begins with A. Hooray, hooray, hooray for A. Let's find the words that start with letter A. Amazing letter A. At the beach, Amanda found an abalone shell. She took it to her school one day to use for show and tell. Ariel can count to 10 and knows her ABCs. And Angie is an acrobat and swings from a trapeze. The alphabet begins with A. Hooray, hooray, hooray for A. Let's find the words that start with letter A. Amazing letter A. Oh yeah, amazing letter A. One more time. Amazing and adorable and absolutely awesome letter A. Oh yeah.
Good job. So we have the letter A. Today, we're going to talk about an emotion word that starts with the letter A. And that word is amused. Can we say amused? Amused. How many syllables does amused have? Amused. Good job. It has 2 syllables. So amused means finding something funny or entertaining. So if you're amused, you thought that something that happened was really funny. Maybe it made you laugh, or maybe it entertained you. So let's look at some faces of people who are amused. So she's amused. The little baby. I think that's a she. She's amused. She's amused too. This is the Queen of England, if you didn't know. She's amused too. And then he is amused. So all of them, they look like they're laughing. So let's think. Tap your brain. What do their faces look like? So if someone is amused, what might their faces look like? So it looks like all of them are smiling. Their eyes are closed just a little bit because they're smiling and laughing so much that their eyes closed just a little bit. Their faces have lighted up. Their smiling is taking up their whole face. And what about their mouth? Yeah, so all of them have an open mouth because they're laughing, they're smiling. So they're feeling amused because they are laughing about something. And then finally, what are their bodies doing? So we can't see them moving, but I bet their bodies are moving a little bit because they're laughing, okay? But they're very amused. And what color do we think they are on the mood meter? Yeah, I think they're feeling yellow because they have high energy and they're very comfortable. So they're yellow. All right, so let's think. What are some things that amuse us? Something that amuses me is when my dog does something silly, when Conley does something silly. It makes me laugh. Or maybe when there's a joke that gets told that is amusing and it makes me laugh too, okay? So we are going to listen to some jokes today because laughing makes us feel better. Smiling makes us feel better. Maybe if you're not feeling good today, something that makes you amused will make you happy and your face will light up. Okay, so let's listen to these jokes and let's see if they cheer us up a little bit.
Jokes for kids. What music are balloons scared of? Pop music. Where do sheep go to get their hair cut? To the What do you call a funny mountain? Hilarious. How do you know when the moon has had enough to eat? When it's full. What did the calculator say to the student? You can count on me. What's a snake's favorite subject? History. Why are leopards so bad at playing hide and seek? Because they are always spotted. Where do pensies go on vacation? Pennsylvania. What did the candle say to the other candle? I'm going out tonight. What did the traffic light say to the car? Don't look, I'm changing. Why did the teacher wear sunglasses inside? His students were so bright.
So I hope that some of those jokes amused you, because whenever we're feeling maybe red or blue on the mood meter, hearing a joke and having something amuse us can sometimes make us feel better, make us feel more joyful, more cheerful, more like we have hearts in our eyes. And so I really hope that those jokes cheered you up and that they amused you. Today, we are also going to talk about something very exciting that starts with the letter A. And a lot of times when we hear A, we hear all about apples, okay? So apples is the word that's right here. And I want to talk about apples because I want us to think about why it's so important to eat apples, because they're healthy, okay? Because red foods give you a strong heart. So if you eat foods like apples or cherries or pomegranates or any food that is red, what that does is they can give you lots of fiber and vitamin C that makes your heart really healthy. Now they have to be real foods that are red. They can't be like Cheetos, that doesn't count. But red fruits give you a really strong heart. So I want to see if you all can eat some apples this week to make you nice and healthy. But something else that you can do with apples is you can do something called apple stamping, which is a really cool craft that you can do. And you can do with your moms and dads if they can help you with some of the apples that you buy. Okay, so I'm going to show you a video of what apple stamping looks like. stamping, all you need is an apple, and I don't have any apples today, but you cut them in half and you put paint on them, and then you can put them like sponges on paper, and you can make little bugs out of them. So apple stamping is a really fun activity that you can do. And if you want to do it, you should ask your mom or your dad or grandma or someone at the house to help you. All right. So we have talked all about A today. We've talked about what A is the first letter of the alphabet. We also talked about how A is the first letter of the word amused, which is a really good word to use. And we listened to some jokes. And then we also talked about apples and how apples are incredibly healthy for you and how you can use them to make crafts too. So later, you all are going to learn all about the letter B, and you're going to do some fun activities that start with the letter B, because remember, we are doing our countdown to the last day of school. So I miss you all. I hope that you're doing well. And we are 26 days away from our last day of school. And so I'm really excited. And I hope that we can have some fun as we're doing this. All right. I hope you all have a wonderful day, that your Zoom sessions with Miss Cardis and Miss Sugai go really well, and that you learned something today with me. Bye.